the third game of 4 games that we're streaming today here on the Ozark Sports Report YouTube channel and Facebook page. We got Jake Brown, the man leading off for Purdy. Purdy wants to get win number 1. That first pitch is going to be fouled off for strike 1. Score update to tell you about if you guys are just tuning us. The St. Louis Cardinals and the Cleveland Indians are tied in the bottom of the 10th inning. Tied at 1. The Royals have a lead over the White Sox. 7-3 in the 7th inning from what I heard. And that's how those 2 games of our current MLB team stand. Little ground ball to the right fielder, and he's going to be on with a single.
Brings the plate, first baseman number 15, Alex Aldaba.
Alexis Aldaba, the man at the plate now for Purdy. After a Jake Brown leadoff single here in the top of the first inning. Purdy coached by, once again, Josh Hughes and Derek Mann. They take on Ellington. Ellington, a Class II state champ here in the state of Missouri. Swung on, a little tapper foul. After that, Crane plays the final game for today here on this Saturday afternoon. Getting pretty close to 4 p.m. here on this Saturday afternoon. It's been a long day today. 2 rain delays, along with a quick second game. Let's hope this game can go smoothly. So far, I don't see any rain clouds coming in. But boy, did it look ominous back around 11 o'clock this morning. Throw down to first. But he grounds out, but he moves the runner to second.
The third baseman number 23, Osiel Aldaba.
Sends up Osiel Aldaba to the plate for Purdy. Here at the top of the first inning. 1 ball, no strikes to Osiel Aldaba. One ball, 1 strike.
Ellington is the Southeast Missouri powerhouse.
From what it looks like, Ellington is a Southeast Missouri powerhouse.
They play a hell of a schedule. They play a lot of bigger schools. And beat them, yeah.
So this Ellington team, they sure can hit. They can pound the cover off the baseball. 1 ball, 2 strikes there to Osiel Aldaba. After this game is concluded, we'll see the Pirates fly ball, and it hit the wall. So it looked like it was going to be out of here, but it just ran out of gas as it hit the wall. Looking at the dimensions here at US Ballpark, it's 330 down the line, it's 375 to left and right center, and 400 to straightaway center here at US Ballpark. Here in Ozark. Swung on and missed there off of Andres Aldaba. Here in the top of the first inning. One nothing in favor of Purdy here in the top of the first inning. of Game 3 of 4 that we're seeing here at US Ballpark. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Comes set, the pitch. Swung on and tapped foul back to the screen. One ball, 2 strikes to count to, once again, Andres Aldaba. For Purdy, the swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes. Or no, foul ball, excuse me. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes there to Andres Aldaba.
I don't know, consensus stands running a pretty good business over there.
Purdy's only scored 1 run on 2 hits so far. And they're up on and they have the early 1-0 lead. The pitch blocked in the dirt, and he's going to be in there safely. Two and 2 the count, 1 out. There to Andres Aldaba, as he looks to hopefully extend the inning. And as we'll send Jake Brown to the plate after Aldaba strikes out.
That's too close to take.
Clay Henderson, the batter,
Second baseman number 5, Clay Henderson.
plays second base for the second game in a row. Unsure of who the pitcher will be for Purdy. The pitch strikes as the home plate umpire, 0-1. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. So Purdy has a lead over Ellington here in the first inning. Little ground ball, and that will roll foul. One ball, no strikes to Henderson. The pitch, swinging a foul back to the screen. 0-2 is the count once again to Henderson. Ball gets away. Here comes another run. It makes it 2-0 Purdy. So Purdy ahead with the early 2-run lead. Let's hope they don't. Let's hope that the Eagles do not give up that lead. One ball, 2 strikes. 2-0 our score in favor of Purdy.
Good pitching, not very consistent.
2-2, and that one's going to be foul. The next pitch to him. That's going to be a ball dropped. And it's 3-2. Fly ball, that's going to be Another base hit. And that's going to be
Right fielder number 6, Josh Brown.
brings up Josh Brown, the batter for Purdy. He's playing right field tonight for Purdy. Runner goes. There goes the ground ball. Bobbled there by the shortstop. He's going to stop there at third. We're going to have runners to the corners with 2 away here in the bottom of the, or here in the top of the first.
Right fielder number 9, JJ Felipe.
Brings up JJ Felipe for Purdy. Here in the top of the first inning, 2 runs have already scored for Purdy. It's 2-0 in favor of Purdy over Ellington. The pitch, runner goes. They're going to have a rundown. Safe. And another run scores, making it 3-0 in favor of Purdy. Two outs in the inning to JJ Felipe. Hits from the right side. The pitch swung on, little ground ball to the second baseman. He throws to first. And that's how the top of the first inning will come to a close. We're headed now to the bottom of the first inning. It is
In the top of the first inning, 3 runs on 3 hits.
3-0 in favor of Purdy.
Leading off this game for the Whippets, right fielder number 12, Tyler Hackworth.
Tyler Hackworth, the batter for the Whippets, as we will kick it off here in the bottom half of the first inning. Whippets trail by 3 to Purdy. In the last game, when Ellington was playing last night, they came back and beat Ellington on a miscue by Hartville.
As a folks at the St. George's Donuts, foul ball.
Foul ball back right to the concourse here at US Ballpark, here in Ozark, Missouri. Get your gloves ready if you want to catch a foul ball. They come in fast. 3-0 our score. 1 ball, 1 strike there to Hackworth. Ball bounces away.
Ellington 3A school. Ellington, I think it's either 1A or 2A. They're little.
Ellington, I believe a Class 2 school, which they were state champions back in 2019.
Yeah, Yeah, we had them playing here.
The state championship year.
The state championship team they came in here and played on the ball.
That style of team was fun to watch this morning.
Hey, they're good, and their coach is a great guy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 and 2. That's going to draw the walk. There to Hackworth, Tristan Hackworth.
14, Tucker DeMint.
That brings up Tucker DeMint, the batter. So not Tucker Jeanette, but Tucker DeMint is the batter for Ellington. Here in the bottom of the first inning, he'll be batting from the right side. First pitch will be on its way. A check. Safe.
Did you tag him right in the kisser?
Yeah.
So once again, Ellington comes from southeast Missouri. About a good 140 miles away from here. They're out in Reynolds County, Missouri. Got to go east to find Ellington. The pitch, a throw, and safe. Purdy's also Class 2 here in Missouri, along with Crane. Licking is Class 3. Hartville is Class 3 as well. So I'm pretty sure the biggest class to play fall baseball is Class 3 here in Missouri.
Wondered how late are you all open this evening?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Is it prime rib Saturday over there or what? All right, that's a good thing. We'll see if we can run by things. Bye.
3 balls, no strikes there to DeMett, Tucker DeMett, the batter.
Oh, I love prime rib.
Runner on second. The pitch. Watches it as it's going to be 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They're on Tucker DeMett.
What are you doing?
Now the next pitch. Outside, and it is 3 and 2.
Okay, well, I was thinking about making a run down there. Find your prime rib and baked potatoes, but what are we, is that?
And a walk's going to be issued there to DeMett. We're going to have runners on first and second
They're
for
open till 9.
Catcher number 29, Jake Farmer.
Jay Farmer, the new batter for Ellington.
I'm thinking about it, because now the weather looks like it's gonna clear off, they're gonna get both games in, so.
So it looks like we will have both games in tonight. We're in the bottom of the first inning of game 3 of 4.
We start, Brody, about 3:50, we start about 3:50, and the better team here is the home team, so if it gets funky, it can go quickly. So, anyway, I'm just trying to figure
So
out.
far the weather looks,
About 6:30 maybe?
so far so good for this Saturday afternoon.
Okay, I will check back with you.
The pitch, throw down, safe. They're at the plate. Or they're, pardon me, at second. Runners at first and second with nobody out. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2 there on Farmer as he looks to extend the inning. A throw, gonna get caught in a rundown. He's gonna throw, and he stumbles.
He did a double play.
And a double play comes up for the Purdy.
He missed him. He did not tag him. Did not tag him.
They did not tag him, so they do get 1 out in the
That's a right call. I can see it.
here in the bottom of the first inning. So Purdy gets an out, and they clean 1 base off instead of 2. Here once again in the bottom half of inning number 1. The pitch inside. Here comes the throw. Oh, he got him, and that's how we're going to get 2 outs here in the inning. He says, "You can't steal on me." That's Boston Gates who says that. And we got 2 outs. Is he about as quick as Yadier Molina? Let's see. Strike him out, and that's how the bottom of the first inning comes to a close. We're headed now to the top of the second inning. It is
In the bottom of the first inning,
3-0 in favor
it's
of Purdy.
Ellington.
Welcome back to the top of the second inning between Ellington and Purdy.
Now batting number
Purdy
4,
has the lead by a
Matt
score of
Cornelius.
3-0. Matt Cornelius is the batter for Purdy here in the top of the second inning. Purdy already has 3 runs here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. It is 0-1.
Yeah, Mikey. I think you're gonna get those games here. I've already told the umpire. I said, do the last game, which he is, because he won't lose. I said, we have to stop the game in that last game. If we stop it, it's over. It's done. We're gonna just tell them the game's over.
Throw down to
Not.
third on the strikeout.
It's an hour.
Number 10, Zach Henderson.
Zach Henderson, the batter. I believe he's the 9th man in the the lineup. Excuse me. Nothing in 1, the count to Henderson as he flies it. It's going to be called out. And it will send in the pitcher
Into
in
the
Jake
plate, number 2,
Brown.
Jake Brown.
Jake Brown, the starting pitcher today for Purdy, as the has the out number 2 here in the second inning with a 3-0 lead as he throws on to first. And quickly and quietly go the Eagles here in the second inning. We're headed now to the bottom of the second inning. It is 3-0 in favor of Purdy.
Eli Crocker.
Eli Crocker, the man to lead it off here in the bottom of the second inning. We're just cruising right along. This game and the last game were pretty much in cruise control. But Purdy did lose the first game.
Who are they playing? Oh, they're playing Joplin. I know they're playing. I saw it.
So Crocker, the batter.
Joplin beat
The pitch.
last night, 41-40.
Strikes as the home plate. Or no, pardon me, ball says the home plate umpire as it just went downstairs.
No, there's 10 D1 football
The
players.
pitch swung on, and that's going to be lined by the third baseman.
There you go.
Sports Center, is your phone ringing? We are calling you up.
That was a sweet play there.
A nice play there by the third baseman. They're in OCL Aldava. Sports Center, your phone is ringing. Might want to pick that up. The pitch swung on, line drive, catches it. And it's going to be out number 2.
When are you doing that?
Next Thursday.
Is that the big wedding night? Surely.
And the next batter for Ellington
Number 3, Trevor Copeland.
brings up Trevor Copeland to the plate for
Black and white.
Ellington. First pitch, strike, says the home plate umpire.
I had a girl named Lacey.
It is
Her name's Greenberg. Now she-
nothing in one.
One of my other students. He was the chef. He is the chef at Metropolitan. Anyway.
Another pitch, ball, 1. 1 ball, 2 strike, or 1 ball, 1 strike, excuse me.
Sweetest thing.
Here in the
Worked her butt off. So they called her one day and said, you get her
bottom of the
I won't get paid. He said, well, you're making more money than you think you can. She said, so what? I'm making more money with customer service and waiting than I think as the manager. Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
the pitch swung on and missed, and that is
That's not a first date.
strike 2. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
She is SU's the best ever at Metropolitan Railway. She's great.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, bro, you gonna be slick.
3 and 2
Oh, you gonna be slick?
is the count to Copeland.
And where's the big, is the wedding Thursday night?
Here's the pitch.
So where's the
Swung on, a little tapper, foul.
It's her Ritzy Friends' backyard.
In the backyard. Okay.
Someone on Cooper's place.
Yeah.
Who, you know who it is?
John and Connie Bolt.
John and Connor's goal. I'm sure that's the goal.
Here's the pitch. Swung on. That is foul ball.
And he caught it. He caught it.
It's off Farm Road.
Here in the bottom of the second inning. Once we get to the bottom of the third inning, we'll be halfway home in this third game.
Sunshine on 193.
Yeah, Farm Road.
Here comes the pitch. Right down the pipe, strike three. And that's how the second inning comes to a close. We're headed now to the top of the third inning. Still in cruise control. Purdy leads this one 3-0.
Correction number 15, Alex Aldaba.
Alexis Aldaba, the batter for Purdy here in the top of the third inning. The pitch, ooh, outside, and it's going to be called a ball, 1-0.
Pretty nice place. It's for sale. 3261 is for
The
sale.
pitch, swung on and a roller foul.
Here it is right here. This is where it's gonna happen, right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You don't have to worry how many people are showing up.
There's like
Not very many,
10
just
of
like
us,
a
12 of us.
small.
Got a big area in the back. Look at that. Ooh, look at that.
That is nice.
Really, look at that right there. That's where it's.
Purdy leads this one by a score of 3-0 here in the top half of the third inning.
You can't get in without passcode.
Great. Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Buy here and get-
The 1-2.
Let me see where it is.
Strike, says the home plate umpire, and that is out number 1 here in the top of the third.
Okay, let me see here.
Looking ahead at the next game, that will be our final game
Number 23, Ossie
of
Aldaba.
this
Okay, this
Saturday
access
of this Saturday afternoon.
beach
The Pirates will be back on the field. They will take on Licking,
right there.
and Licking, or pardon me, Crane will look to get win number 1 on the year when they take on Licking.
Right here. So if you go out on Battlefield, yeah, that's really nice.
3-0 our score once again in favor of Purdy.
So
1 out here in the inning, nothing in 2.
your running back, did he just run on? Did he just get loose and that was it?
Pitch swung on and foul ball.
They couldn't do much with him.
We ran it a lot. It's just once we got to the red.
Nothing in 2 the count once again.
Because
And how was it playing with the new coach? How was he in the game?
The pitch
Is he crazy?
yeah, we were
downstairs for a ball.
And
1-0,
it was like
or
4 and
1-2,
6.
pardon me.
We were on
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
You
we
just
decided
ran
to run a
some
fake
football
one.
play.
Yeah, we ran a fake one.
Here's the pitch.
And then our opening play.
Swung on.
Oh, nice play.
Stopped by there by the third baseman. He throws to first. And he's out. Quickly at 2 outs here in the inning.
Our opening play of the game was a double reverse pass. And
Lead.
had Ramon wide
Number
open.
25, Andy Aldaba.
Brings up Andres Aldaba
Hits his fingers.
to the plate for Purdy. 2 outs here in the inning. The pitch is going to be a strike downstairs, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, seriously, there's no limit to fans, it's just you have to have
Because I saw some tape, video.
No balls and a strike.
at Branson. People were on top of each other. There was no social distancing.
1 ball, 1 strike now. 2 outs here in the inning once again.
Or on Saturday.
The pitch
Kansas.
dropped there, and it is
You just got too much stuff going on.
2 balls and a strike.
There's no sense in you hitting on Sunday morning if you're doing your showcase all day on Saturday.
Well, and I was rolling it because I'm catching.
That's
Here's the pitch.
next Sunday.
Swung on, right back to the pitcher. Throw to first, and that's how we send this game halfway home. We're halfway home here from US Ballpark in the 3rd
Look to you, I'll be over there.
game of this Saturday afternoon coverage of high school baseball. We're headed now to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is 3-0 in favor of Purdy.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning, first baseman number 44, John Hetty.
John Hetty, the batter, to lead it off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning
Ellington does not hit the ball. I mean,
between Ellington and Purdy.
known that here.
Ellington trails Purdy by a score of 3-0.
There's a can of corn.
Little ground ball. But he will be,
The third baseman
Called
number 20, Evan Weaver.
brings up Evan Weaver to the plate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their coach is a nice guy.
The pitch. Calls it a ball. 1-0. The pitch swung on. That is going to be a fair ball, and that's going to be a extra bases there for Hetty on his way to 3rd. And stopping. Oh, he got him there at 3rd base. Should have stopped it. Should have stopped at 2nd.
Nice relay.
Good relay play there at 3rd. And we got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brings up Carson Hadlock to the plate. The first pitch is going to be a strike there at 0-1.
All right, let me get out of the way here. Remember we had to have him sit in
I
here.
remember that, yeah.
Here's the pitch. Outside, and it is
Yeah, Rory said she's over there.
0-2.
She walked in and she's like, "Drive today."
Oh, she left.
Oh, did she
Yeah.
already? I was like,
Yeah, she was on the phone and she left.
Here's that next pitch. Swung on and a tapper foul.
she's making her husband carry around the team cooler. He was sick of doing this. He's carrying it on his back.
Okay.
3-0 our score once again. Purdy scored all 3 of their runs in the first inning of play.
Posted it on Facebook. Did you see it?
So far, we are just cruising right along. Swung on, hit high, and that's going to be a base hit there for
And then waves.
Hadlock.
I didn't realize it.
Back up to the plate, number 12, Tyler Hackworth.
Brings up Tyler Hackworth to the plate.
Did not know that either.
With Hadlock on first.
Picture, he was in an Ozark Tiger. He may have been a freshman.
They're not.
Where did we get him?
Tony's guy.
Here's the pitch.
Different guy from last year.
That guy last year was good.
Really?
Nice guy.
1 ball, 1 strike there to
Makes
He makes
play-by-play
so many
comments
remarks.
over the.
Hathcock.
Like,
Don't do that.
like, oh, maybe next time we strike out or something like that.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
Swung on, little ground ball.
Tony loves
Oh, almost stopped there by the
Don't do that.
shortstop. He's going
it.
to
He hit the parking lot after.
move runners there to first and third.
Chris
Chris is trying out tomorrow.
With only 2 outs here in the bottom of the
To the
third
plate,
inning.
number 14, Tucker DeMint.
That brings up Tucker Demend to the plate.
How many teams is there? 6. 95, what's that, 15 per team, 60 per team?
Yeah, injuries, man.
Ah. I'm trying not to dash enthusiasm, but I think somewhere in there reality is committed in. He needs to have reality come in early enough.
The pitch.
So we can readjust the schedule.
That floats in there for a
Okay, I've got another.
ball, 1 ball, no strikes.
So I'm gonna get that one out.
There to Demend.
I'm gonna break that other one in, cause I don't want it in my garage anymore. It works.
Here's the pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. It is
Get in. So if you see a
1-1.
brown one or a black one there, that's been changed.
Okay.
1 ball, 1 strike.
See ya.
Later.
See ya. Runner goes. Here comes a throw to third. Catches it. We're going to have a rundown. And he tagged him. And that is how the third inning comes to a close. We're heading out to the top of the 4th inning. It is 3-0 in favor of Purdy. Clay Henderson, the man to lead it off here in the top of the 4th inning. Here at U.S. Ballpark here in Ozark. Right now you're seeing Purdy take on Ellington. First pitch to Henderson's going to be a ball at 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it is strike 1.
That wasn't like a thing anymore.
Here's the next pitch to him. Here it comes. Floats in there, and it is 2 balls and a strike.
She goes, she's in my grade.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, a little ground ball. Gobbled up, throws. And that's how the first out is
Number 6,
recorded.
Josh Brown.
Sends up Josh Brown to the plate. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and it is 0-1 there to Josh Brown. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it is 0-2. Next pitch, ground ball to the third baseman, throw to first. And that is going to be out
To the
number
plate, number
2.
9, J.J. Felipe.
Brings up J.J. Felipe to the plate. Felipe, the batter. The pitch to him will be a ball at 1-0.
It's the home school football team, bro.
Here's the pitch. Just on the outside part of the plate. 2-0. Felipe bats from the left side. The pitch. Ooh, inside. So the pitcher for Ellington went outside and then goes back inside for him. Here it comes. Inside, strike. Three balls and a strike there to J.J. Felipe. Walk's going to be issued to Felipe, and that will put a man on first. And that's going to send in the batter
Number
in
4, Matt Cornelius.
Matt Cornelius, the batter for Purdy. Had to look up who the batter was. 0-1 the count. Here's a pitch outside, and it is 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball and a strike to Matt Cornelius. The pitch downstairs, and it is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Once again to Matt Cornelius. And the next pitch to him, swung on, little chopper. This should be a little tough play. Throw to first, and that is how the top of the 4th inning gets a 0. And we're heading now to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is still 3-0 in favor of Purdy. Here we are in the bottom of the fourth inning between Ellington and Purdy. Overcast skies coming in, but I don't know if there's going to be any dark rain clouds coming in again. Hopefully it's no rain clouds. The pitch will be a ball there at nothing and two. The strike, ground ball to the second baseman, throw to first, and there's out number one here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Number 29, Jake Farmer.
Jake Farmer, the batter, once again for Ellington here in the bottom of inning number 4. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it is a strike there at 0-1. Now the next pitch. Swung on and going to be a ground ball. That's going to go foul. Nothing in one to count. One out here in the inning. Eagles lead the Whippets by a score of 3-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and ripped foul. Three nothing our score once again between Ellington and Purdy. And the pitch, here it comes. Upstairs, and it is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes there on Parker. Ellington wears the orange jerseys. Purdy wearing a kind of mixture with with gold, black, and white. One ball, 2 strikes, and it's going to be hit by the pitch. Kind of on one of his feet, as he looks like it was on his left foot, as they had to trot down to first base.
Number 30, Eli Crocker.
Brings up Eli Crocker to the plate. Jake Brown so far has not allowed a single run. He has allowed a couple hits here and there. So far, Ellington's had 1 error in the game. Check on the runner, but he's back in safely. Once again here at US Ballpark here in Ozark. And the pitch. Swung on, slapped to the third baseman, throw to second, and a throw to first. And the ball skips away. We're going to see that is the end of the inning, and that will send this game now to the top of the 5th inning. It is, once again, 3-0 in favor of Purdy. Zach Henderson, the man to lead it off here in the top of the 5th inning between, once again, Purdy and Ellington. First pitch to him is going to be a ball there at 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes. Clear to Zach Henderson. Pitch swung on, little roller to the center fielder for a base hit. And that's going to send in the batter in Jake Brown, the batter. He is the starting pitcher today for Purdy.
Batter number 2, Jake Brown.
Jake Brown once again the batter. US Ballpark will be the home of the SWCL semifinals, third place and championship games later this fall. Where they usually play their games at C of O down by Branson. But we'll be up here at US Ballpark for the SWCL tournament semifinals and third place and championship games later in October. The pitch swung on and hit foul. Two balls and a strike. Once again, we are here in the top of the 5th inning. As we're just about close to the 5th inning stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a foul tip. 4. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch, swinging a fly ball, carrying. Who will get it? The looks like they will have the man on third with the fly out. And this sends in the batter in Alexis Aldaba. Alexis Aldaba, the batter for Purdy. He will be the man at the plate. He bats from the right side. And the pitch. This is there for a ball, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Or a ball, no strikes, pardon me. Next pitch, another ball at 2-0. There on Alexis Aldaba. Next pitch will be another ball at 3-0. And another ball that will be drawn a walk to Alexis Aldaba, and that sends up Osiel Aldaba. Osiel Aldaba, the third baseman for Purdy. Here once again in the top half of inning number 5. Purdy leads this game by a score of 3-0 over Ellington. And once this game concludes, we will have one more game coming up. It will be Crane taking on Licking. Swinging a foul ball. Nice catch there by one of the players from Licking in the stands. Does he get a souvenir? No, he doesn't. Check on the runner. He's back in safely. Next pitch, swung on and ripped down the left field line. That's going to go all the way to the wall. This is going to score 1 run. Here it comes. It is chugging down the line from third. It is going to be scoring, and that's going to make it a 4-0 Purdy lead here in the top of the 5th inning. And that will send in the batter in Andres Aldaba to the plate for Purdy. As he will stride into the batter's box. The first pitch to him is going to be a strike at 0-1. The pitch outside, strike 2. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch to him floats it in there for a ball, 2-1. Can't be outside, so I can't use that. So I cannot use that major league phrase that Harry Doyle said. And a line drive. The fly ball caught there by the shortstop. And it's going to be 2 outs here, or pardon me, 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning with Clay Henderson coming to the plate. Clay Henderson, the batter for Purdy. The first pitch to him, outside, and it is 1-0. Here is the next pitch. Swung on and missed, and it is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he just turned around and was-
Almost got him, but not yet. Here's a delivery, 2-1 pitch on its way outside upstairs, and it is 1 ball, 1 strike. And a walk's going to be issued, so actually 3 balls and a strike, as Henderson will draw the walk. That sends in the batter in Josh Brown. Brown once again the batter for Purdy. The first pitch to Brown inside, and it is going to move the runners to second and third with 2 men out here in the, once again, the top half of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch, swung on and foul. And a ground ball going to go all the way to the wall. This is going to score 2 runs. There goes Brown all the way past first, and he'll stop at second for a 2 RBI double. And that's going to make it a 7-0 Purdy lead here in the 5th inning. Batter sends in is going to be Matt. We'll bring up JJ Felipe with Ellington. having a coach's visit on the mound. Once again, here in the top of the 5th inning, J.J. Felipe, the batter, for, once again, Purdy. Here's the pitch, swung on, and that's going to be a fair ball, just right inside the line, and no, it will be a foul ball. Looks like it was going to be fair to me, by the way of how I'm looking at it. It is going to be a fair ball. They're on J.J. Felipe. Here's the pitch. Swung on right. A ground ball to the second baseman. He throws to first. And that's how the final out will come into play. We're headed now to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 7-0 Purdy. Kicking off the bottom half of the 5th inning here in Ozark.
Leading off the bottom half of the inning, 5th inning for the Ellington Whippets, number 16, Bryson King.
Bryson King, the batter for Ellington. He digs into the right-hand batter's box here for Ellington here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch swung on. That is going to be a single laced into center field. He'll stop there at first for a leadoff single here in the top half of bottom half of inning number 5. Once again, we are cruising right along here at U.S. Ballpark here in Ozark. Trevor Copeland, the batter, check on the runner. King's back in safely. Seven, 0 our score in favor of Purdy. Here's the pitch, swung on and hit foul, fielded by Josh Hughes, and he throws it right back to the pitcher. One ball, one strike there to the batter, swung on, and another ball right down to the backstop by the dugout, and it's strike 2. So with what I've heard is we will be able to get the last game in. Check on the runner, but he's going to be back in safely. Currently, time is just after 5 p.m. here on this Saturday afternoon. We've been here for a long time. We've been here since like 10 a.m. this morning. That's going to be a little dribbler that goes into the outfield. One ball, 2 strikes here in the inning. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Once again, 7-0 in favor of Purdy. And the pitch. Slides in there at second. And we got a man in scoring position. The next pitch to him swung on and ripped. Foul. Here comes the next pitch. Check the swing. But it's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2 the count. There on the batter, swung on and another foul ball. Strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This could be anybody's pitch coming up. Let's see if Brown will win the battle. Here comes that next pitch. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Strike him out and throw him out. And that's how we get out number 2 here in the, out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Number 44, John Hetty.
Brings up John Hetty to the plate for Ellington. Steps into the batter's box. Wiggles the bat up and down. Waiting for his pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and it is going to be past the third baseman for a base hit, so it's fair ball. So 1 run comes in, and Ellington gets on the board to make it 7-1 Purdy. Purdy, our score.
Number 20, Evan Weaver.
Brings up Evan Weaver to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Once again, 7-1 our score. Purdy leads Ellington. The pitch swung on, a little chopper to the third baseman. He throws to first. And that's how we get out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
To the plate, number 32, Carson McNabb.
Brings up Carson McNabb to the plate. Once again, we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning here in Ozark at US Ballpark. And what a great place it has been to host high school baseball for this weekend. Nothing in 1 the count. There to McNair swinging a miss at a ball in the dirt, and it's 0-2. 2 outs here in the inning. Whippets are down by 6. The pitch. Strike 3, and that is how we're going to send this game now to the top of the 6th inning. It is a 7-1 Purdy lead.
Inning, number 14, Boston Gates.
Boston Gates, the man to lead it off here in the top of the sixth inning here at U.S. Ballpark here in Ozark. Let's get weird. It's cruising right along. Right here in the top of the sixth inning. The pitch, just on the outside part of the plate. It is ball one. Story of the day today: we have had 2 lightning delays in the very first game of today. One was about an hour and a half long, another one about 30 minutes. So far, we've had some pretty good weather so far, other than those 2 lightning delays that came in this morning. Don't even know where all that rain is now. 1 ball, 1 strike there to Boston Gates. He bats from the right side. Check the swing, and it is 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and misses. There, so it's 3 balls and 2 strikes, excuse me. They're on Boston Gates. Now the pitch. Outside, and he draws the walk. And that will put
Now batting number 10, Zach Henderson.
Zach Henderson to the plate. They're going to pinch runner for Boston Gates, as he is the catcher. Looks like they're going to have Hunter Lee pinch run for Gates. Check on the runner, back in safely. And the pitch, throw down, got him there at first, so there's out number 1 here in the 6th inning of play. Nothing in 2 the count to Zach Henderson. And here's the pitch. 7-1 our score. Swung on and a little dribble roller. It's going to be a base hit. And that's going to put Henderson on first. We're going to see a coaching visit by the head coach for Ellington. Let's see if that will be the end of the day for the pitcher at for Ellington's pitcher. And yes, that will be the end of the day for the pitcher and the third baseman, as it looks like they will switch gloves, as what looks like is the third baseman will become the pitcher and the pitcher will move to third. As we'll come to see who the pitcher for Ellington will be. We'll find out who it is. But the new pitcher will be John Hetty, is the new pitcher for Ellington, as they'll come in relief for the starting pitcher for Ellington. So far it's 7-1 in favor of Purdy over Ellington. And so Ellington could come out of this little tournament here at US Ballpark with 1 win and 2 losses if they were to fall to Purdy. (7-1) our score once again in favor of Purdy. New batter for the Purdy Eagles is Jake Brown. Here in the, once again, the top of the 6th inning, swung on, and that's going to be a base hit into right field. That's going to put him to second base. Now we're going to have a man on second. That's going to score another run, making it 8-1 Purdy. And we're going to have a man on third here with only 1 out here in the 6th inning. And that's going to send in the batter in
Tyler Hackworth.
in Ezekiel Garcia for Purdy. The pitch. Check the swing, and it is strike 1 there to Garcia. Once again, once this game is concluded, it will be Crane taking on Licking, which will be the final game for today. And that's how 2 outs is recorded here in the game. And that will send in Osiel Aldava to the plate.
To the plate, number 23, Osiel Aldava.
Osiel Aldava, the batter for Purdy. Here in the top of the 6th inning, swung on. That's going to be a fly ball launched. But that's going to be caught for out number 3. And we're sending this game now to the bottom half of inning number 6. It is 8-1 in favor of Purdy. Kicking off the bottom of the 6th inning here at US Ballpark in game 3 of 4. Here at US Ballpark, once again here in Ozark, Missouri.
Leading off the bottom half of the 6th inning, number 12, Tyler Hackworth.
Tyler Hackworth, the batter for Ellington. Ellington trails Purdy by a score of 8-1.
As a folks, that's the St. George's Donuts foul ball.
First pitch going to be a foul ball, strike one. There to Hackworth. The pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. It is 0-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike him out, throw him out as Hackworth is down on strikes.
Stepping to the plate, number 14, Tucker DeMett.
And that's going to send in Tucker DeMett to the plate. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out here in the inning. The pitch is downstairs and it is 1-0. Unsure of the score between the Cardinals and the Indians. From what I last heard, it was tied in the bottom of the 10th inning, so either the Cardinals walked off the Indians or the Indians got another run to beat the Cardinals.
Indians 2-1.
Cleveland 2, St. Louis 1. So I'm pretty sure that is a final up at Busch Stadium.
Royals 9. Sox 6.
9-6. The Royals beat the White Sox. So the Royals are victorious, but the Cardinals drop 2. So tomorrow they'll avoid the sweep from the Indians tomorrow. 8-1 our score. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and fouled. Two and 2 the count. 1 out here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Upstairs and away, and it is 3-2. Jake Brown so far has thrown pretty good baseball, only allowing a couple hits here and there. Eight to 1 our score right now here in the bottom half of inning number 6. Here's the pitch. Swung on and ripped foul down the left field line. Or pardon me, down the right field line, excuse me. And it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Eight 1 our score of the pitch. And a walk's going to be issued.
Number 29, Jake Farmer.
It's going to bring up Jake Farmer to the plate. Only one out here in the inning. Here in the top of the, bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and slapped. Getting pretty close to 5:30 here on this Saturday afternoon, turning into Saturday evening here in Ozark. A check, and they don't get him. Next pitch going to be a strike, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on, a ground ball to the shortstop. Fielded. We're going to have runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top half of inning number 6. Or excuse me, the bottom half of inning number 6. Purdy leads by a score of 8-1. Eli Crocker, the batter. One out here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Inside, and it is 1-0. Next pitch swung on, and a little chopper fielded by the third baseman. He steps on the bag for out number 2. But he does allow the man to reach first, but he does get the force out there at third.
Yeah, play number 16, Bryson King.
Bryson King, the batter. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Here it comes. Inside, and it is 1-0. The next pitch swung on and ripped to the shortstop to step onto second, and the side is retired. We're going to head now to the top of the 7th inning. It is 8-1 in favor of Purdy. Here we are in the top of the 7th inning with Andres Aldaba, the man at the plate for the Purdy Eagles. 1 ball, no strikes there to Andres Aldaba. The pitch inside, and it is 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and right down the line, but it will be a foul ball. Our score here in Ozark between Purdy and Ellington. The pitch swung on and going to be hit, and that will go foul.
Number 5, Clay Henderson.
That's going to be a fly out for Andres Aldaba, and that sends in Clay Henderson to the plate. Once again, here in the top of the 7th inning, the first pitch to Henderson is going to be a strike there at 0-1. The pitch. Strike, says the on-plate umpire. It is 0-2. Nothing in 2 the count to Henderson. 1 out here in the inning. The pitch swung on and a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to first, and he's out there at first. And that is going to make it 2 outs here in the 7th inning. And yes, once this game is concluded,
Number 6,
we will have
Josh
one more game to stream. 2 outs here in the inning. The pitch swung on and missed, and it is strike 1. Nothing in 1 the count to Josh Brown. Looks good here in the 7th inning of play. Eagles lead the Whippets by a score of 8-1. Here's the pitch. Floats in there for a strike, and it is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch downstairs, and it is 2-2. The count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, we are here at US Ballpark here in Ozark, the former home of the Springfield Ozark Mountain Ducks. This is going to be the current site of the state Final Four and championship and 3rd place games. Fly ball goes foul. State tournament goes on in June here in Ozark. Here's the pitch. Swung on and will be a foul tip. 2-2 the count. Once again, we are here in the top half of the 7th inning. Purdy leads Ellington by a score of 8-1. The pitch swung on and hit high into left center field. And the catch is made for the final out of the 7th inning. We're headed now to the bottom of the 7th inning. Final hope coming up for Ellington. They trail Purdy by a score of 8-1. Kicking off the bottom of the 7th inning, final hope coming up for Ellington. The first pitch swung on and hit high into left field, but it's going to be a base hit. It looks like it's going to be a ground rule double as it hopped over that high wall there in left field.
Number 44, John Hetty.
Brings up John Hetty to the plate. The pitch to Hetty swung on and a fly ball. Not as deep, and the second baseman has it for out number 1.
Evan Weaver.
Let's bring up Evan Weaver to the plate. Once again, after this game is concluded, we will have one more game to stream. That will be Crane taking on Licking. So far, the weather has cooperated, and we should be able to get that game in for you guys. That's our hope, as we're just nearing 6 o'clock here on this Saturday evening. Little ground ball step on the bag for out number 2, and now the Whippets are down to their final out of the game.
Number 32, Carson McNeil.
Carson McNeil is going to be the final hope for the Ellington Whippets. And yes, once this game concludes, we will have one more game to talk with the Crane Pirates as they will take on the Licking Wildcats. That's the next game after that. The first pitch, inside, dropped ball. It will be called as a ball at 1-0. Eagles 1 out away from win number 1 on the year. The pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Whippets are down to their last 2 strikes of the game. And the pitch doesn't get it, and it's going to be 2-1. 2 balls a strike with a man on third. 8-1 our score in favor of Purdy. Swung on and a fly ball. And that will be the ball game as the Purdy Eagles knock off the Ellington Whippets by a score of 8-1. 8 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Ellington costly.
We're going to take a little short 20-minute intermission here between games here. We still have one more game here starting at 6 p.m. We're going to shoot for a 6 p.m. start time for that next game. This next game will be featuring
Ellington with one hit, one run on 6 hits, 3 errors. And they end their trip to U.S. Ballpark with 1 win and 2 losses. Purdy with 1 win, 2 losses as well. After this, we will see the Crane Pirates take on the Licking Wildcats. That will be our final game here on this Saturday evening from U.S. Ballpark in Ozark. So, stick around, everybody.